Well, God is good all the time. Latrice, the queen of the stream. What's good? What's good? What's going on with y'all? Shout out to y'all. Am I coming through loud and clear? Can y'all hear me pretty good? I got some alien news to talk about too. I got some weird stuff to talk about.
Hey, what's up? What's
I'm
up?
not I'm not gonna spend the entire stream.
I guess everybody in there, ain't it? Latrice, what's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? The queen of the stream, and but God is good, right? Because we can't get it together because I'm in one place, you in another.
Will,
What's up?
Will,
What's up? What's up?
Will,
Yeah,
that's
what's
Will
up?
and
What's up?
Latrice.
What's up?
That's Will and Latrice.
I see him. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, you told him that storm was pretty crazy, wasn't it, bro?
Yeah, it may like
You
tornado hitting the
notice these
top.
storms have been.
It
Oh,
may like
good deal,
tornado
good
hitting the
deal.
top
He's finally
up
back.
there in Tomlin, so we don't know. My mom got a sister up there, so
Right.
they don't know. You heard about that, right?
Yeah. Will
Okay.
said Cedric is back to streaming. Shout out to Cedric. Shout out to Cedric. Much
What he
respect to
said?
Cedric. I'm glad he's back. He said
He
Cedric
said,
is back.
Cedric,
And
to my OG.
Latrice said hi.
Hey, what's up, baby? So he been streaming?
Yeah,
Oh, that what's up. Shout out to Cedric. What's up, OG Cedric? I see you.
absolutely,
Well,
absolutely,
I'm glad he back
absolutely.
streaming. Hope everything well. You know what I'm talking about?
And Latrice said hi. Latrice said hi.
Well, what's up, baby? I see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Cedric.
You know,
You know, he
yes.
he always part of the show. He part of the show too. You know
Let
what
me
I'm talking
say,
about?
let me say something. You know, ever since I've been kind of Dark is in the building. What's up, Dark? Shout out to
Hey, what's
Dark.
up, Dark?
Dark is
What's
here.
up? What's up? I see you. My
You know,
security guard up in here. What's up?
ever since I've been kind of going in on Trump, a lot of his supporters kind of pulled back from our stream, and that's fine. That's fine with me. You know, but if people got to fall back, they can fall back. I ain't gonna stop talking about it.
That's
I ain't
right.
gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna keep on talking shit. If he keep fucking up, I'm gonna keep talking shit. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? If Trump had been
That's
doing a good
right.
job, I would have came in and said, you know, when Joe Biden was screwing up, like when it came to that border, and when it came to them paying like immigrants, you know, and it appears that they were taking care of them.
Mm-hmm.
I criticized Joe. One thing about me, if the guy I support is doing something I don't like, I don't have a problem with criticizing because nobody's perfect. And when people came in and made fun of Joe, called him Sleepy Joe, and saying he wear diapers, and did I get mad?
Mm-hmm.
Did I get mad? I never got mad. I never got mad. Man, I had Trump supporter ganging up on me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. There were times I was going against like 7 of them. You know, did I get mad? Did I take it personal? I
No, you
never took
didn't.
it personal. You know what I'm saying? So, just acknowledge. Just acknowledge it.
Because
Nobody's perfect,
because
man.
because you stand on your truth. Because you know your
Because,
truth. You should run and hide from nobody. You feel me? And look here.
let me
If
say
you
this.
wrong, oh no. If you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. And you told them straight up, if Trump come in here and do a good job, we're gonna call him out on it. You know what I'm saying? But if you get in here and
Yeah,
fuck up and
yeah,
bullshitting around, and you're gonna call him on that.
right,
Well, now see
right.
what's going on. And not only we know, also they know too. So what I'm pissed on about the fact that you are okay with the shit you seeing on this TV. What I'm seeing, what you seeing, you okay with that. You wasn't okay with Joe
But you
Biden.
wasn't okay with
And
it
Joe
in the
Biden
last
wasn't
four
even that
years.
Joe Biden didn't even want that
Yeah,
bad.
you wasn't okay with it the last 4 years. But let me say this though. Let me say this.
Come on
You
now.
remember
Keep it
I used
G
to
up in here.
criticize Kamala all the time.
Don't
You remember
flop.
I used to criticize Kamala all the time. Remember I used to talk about how her staff said she was mean and that
Yeah,
she was, real hard on them. Remember I talked about that?
yeah.
You remember I said 2 years into Joe Biden's presidency that if he don't address Yeah, man, and 12 people lost their lives. 12 people
Yeah,
lost their lives. Dark talking about the storm.
so yeah,
You remember I
it's
used to
been
say that
rough.
if Joe Biden,
Thank God,
if Joe
thank
Biden,
God that we didn't feel it. We just got the rain and the lightning and stuff.
oh, it was
God's
bad
good.
though. It wasn't as
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
as it was in
It
some
was
other
raining. It
places,
was
but it was
raining
bad.
real bad here
Yeah.
in Georgia.
But you remember you remember I criticized Joe Biden for not dealing with the border? I said that's gonna hurt them if you don't address it.
Yeah,
You
you
remember I
did.
criticized him.
And Kamala too. And Kamala too.
Yeah. And
You
remember I
don't take
talked
no
about how
sides.
you remember how
You
I
right.
talked about
You
how
right.
Kamala
You wrong. You
broke.
wrong.
You remember I criticized Kamala and said she needs to go to the border because
You
it's making
did.
them look bad. Remember I
I
said
did
that?
too. I
And
did
you remember
too.
I said we're all on the same boat. We are being impacted by the Trump administration choices. Tab, we must be real and talk about the nonsense he's doing.
That's
We
right.
shouldn't be delusional. Facts.
There you
Facts.
go, baby.
Facts. Absolute
There you
facts.
go.
I call it on both sides. I
You
call it
did.
on both sides. And you
They was in
remember
here.
I
Latrice
criticized,
didn't know.
yeah, you remember I criticized the Democrats for ignoring black people. You know what I'm saying? And you remember when Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black? I said that wasn't a good look. Remember that?
Check this out,
You
bro.
know,
If
I
you were
criticized
bullshitting
them.
around, I hear you, bro. Listen, I let you know you're realist, right? Because if you were bullshitting in here, you think Latrice would be in here? You think Dark would be in
Right,
here? You think Whip
right,
would be in here? And the other
right.
people besides, when they snatch our channel, would have been rocking with us if they know we telling the truth, we right. They know. People know the real. People recognize real. And they know we the realest. That's why we got them all. And that's why they show us love, because they know they getting that love back from us. That's real love. No fake love. Because we don't fake around. You see what I'm saying? We not one to be fake with the
Right,
friendship. We're
right,
not fake with the love.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
Miss
And
Notch is
people
in here.
sees that. That what's up.
Miss Notch is here.
Oh, what's up, baby?
Miss
All
Notch is
hail
here.
to the queen. That what's up, what's up, what's up, boo? I see you. You know what I'm talking about?
Has a lot to do with it
Well, I
all.
barely see you because I
What's
can't
up,
see too
Brian
many
C?
people. Okay, Brian. What's up, baby? What's up, what's up?
I've been on the
What's up,
game
Brian?
recently. What game, Will? Yeah, Miss Notch. All hail to the queen. All hail to the queen.
All hail
We
to the
got two
queen. You
queens
know
up
what I'm
in
talking
here
about?
today.
We got two
We
queens
got
up in
two
this bitch.
queens in here.
Yeah. What I'm talking
Let me
about?
go ahead and get started, guys. I got so much to talk about, bro. Let me go ahead and get
Yeah.
started. Jesus replied, you do not realize what I'm doing, but later you will understand. Amen. And
That's right.
do not lose hope in the times of trouble, for God is working in the unseen. His hand is steady and his timing is perfect in bringing good out of difficulty. Amen.
That's right. That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
But
God is good. God is
let me
good.
start out with this. Did y'all hear about this recently declassified UFO story that happened? They say
Hey, dude, hey,
between
you can play
1989 and
some videos.
1990.
Play some videos too. Just don't
Yeah, I
play
am.
them
I
long.
got a video I'm going to play. I
Okay.
got a video I want to play. But
That was
y'all,
up.
this supposedly really happened in 1989, somewhere between 1989 and 1990 in Russia. So somewhere between 1989 and 1990, there were some Russian troops doing some kind of military exercise on their base in Moscow. And they noticed an object approaching them. And a UFO was approaching to where they were doing their military exercises.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should really pay attention to the Bible verse, Isaiah. What it says, Brian? What does it say? But so they look up. Put in the chat what it says, Brian. They look up and see this object flying over them, right? This has been
Mm-hmm.
recently declassified. You know, all this alien stuff coming out. Every other day, you see more and more things about
Mm-hmm.
UFOs that really happen get leaked. All right. Now, for some reason, they shot it down. They shot at it and it crashed. All right. They shot the object and it crashed. And it's not that I don't feel good. So I'm only just going to listen. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here.
She don't
I'm
feel
glad you're
good.
here.
Oh, I
Yeah,
tell her
she's gonna listen.
she's feeling bad. Tell her, hope she get better.
Yeah, but
Hope
I'm
she
glad
feel better.
she's here.
That
I'm
was
glad
up.
she's here.
And she came in to
Absolutely.
support
I'm glad
us.
she's here.
That was
And
up.
I
It's
hope you
all
feel
love,
better.
baby. Real talk.
Hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better.
I
Thank
just
you for
put it up. I
coming
don't
in.
see it. I don't see it. I don't see it in the chat. Brian, I don't see it. Post it again. So the thing crashes, right? And these aliens get out of the ship. And as she said, thanks. Ms. Knott said, thanks.
You know it's all love. It's all love. Appreciate you.
There were a total of 25 Russian soldiers. 23 started to approach the wreckage. And as they was approaching the wreckage, if they noticed a total of 5 beings get out of the ship. So as they were approaching these beings, they merged. I repeat, they merged into one giant being. They merged into one giant being. Oh, okay. I got you, Brian. I got you. Yeah. That's a good verse, Brian. Especially right now with everything that's going on. That's a good verse. Yeah. I got you. So they merged into one giant being, one giant something. They don't know what it was, but they merged into one being, and then they formed a ball of light. And then the soldiers started hearing like a shock, like a static type noise. And then a big bright light just blasted out, like a light just blasted them and turned the troops into stone.
And that's true.
Turned the troops into stone.
It did.
And this was recently declassified. And only 2 soldiers lived to tell the story because they were not close to it. They weren't in the light of the flash that went off. So the other 23 soldiers that was approaching these aliens was turned to pure stone. And this really happened. Here's the actual document right here in 1989, 1990. That's some sci-fi shit. Isn't that scary that they could do something like that? That these things can merge into one alien being, turn into a ball of light, and then let off a flash and turn 23 soldiers into stone. I've never heard no shit like that before, bro. Yeah, 1989, 1990. It's crazy.
When you told me
these things can do something like that, just imagine what else they can do. But yeah, that's. I just had to talk about that, man. Did you hear about the idiot? It is. I've never heard anything like that before. Never heard anything.
Shocked
like
me when you told me about it.
Did you hear the idiot that tried to contact? Dude said he saw a and it turned into a bird. Who said that? God turned life into a pillar of salt for this man. Yeah, true. Did you hear about this idiot that tried to contact that lost tribe?
Dark. That was crazy.
Did you hear about that idiot that tried to contact that lost tribe on that island? And he took like a soda and some right. I know about that. And that really exists. That pillar of salt really exists. That is a real thing.
Really?
Yes, that really exists.
Tomorrow, when God stoned someone, thank God, won't
Yeah. Turn his wife into a pillar of salt. But this dude left a can of soda on that island. He went to the island and started making a noise trying to draw them to him. He could have got killed like the other guy, man.
Oh, really?
But they told people to leave this tribe alone. Leave them alone. But this guy tried to go there and contact them. And he took a boat and a camera, but he got on the island and tried to yell for him. He looked around, walked around a little bit, nobody showed up. So he left a soda and some food as a gift to them and left. All right.
Okay.
But they're arrested for doing that because guess what they said?
What?
They said that if they had drunk that soda, it would have wiped the whole tribe out.
Really?
Drinking a soda would have killed the entire tribe.
Wow.
I guess because their bodies
not immune to that.
Their bodies are not used.
Not
Yes,
used to that.
yes.
Yeah.
If they had a drunk that guy,
Wow.
that soldier that he left, he would have killed the entire tribe.
Would have took them all out.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it would
Wow.
have took the whole tribe out. Yeah, yeah.
But
And
he lucky he's still alive. He's still alive, right?
yeah. He left. He left the island.
He lucky.
Did you see? Did you see? There's this viral Simpson prediction that's going viral about Donald Trump. Now, don't say nothing inappropriate, but I want to address this because they claim the Simpsons predicted that something would happen to Trump on April the 12th. They're saying the Simpsons predicted. You know, you see the picture.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, he was. He was arrested. He was arrested. But they're saying that on April the 12th, the Simpsons predicted something bad would happen. Let me repeat. I'm not a big fan of Trump, but I don't want nothing to happen to him. I know other people.
Yeah, I don't like the man, but I don't wish death on him.
You know what I'm saying?
I want him gone from the White House.
I don't
but
wish.
We don't. They make that clear. Not death on any of my enemies, my haters, or even Trump. We don't stoop that low. You feel me? Because that shit can come back on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Damn.
You know, I don't wish nothing like that on anybody. Because like I said, that can come back on you, bro.
Yeah.
But a lot of people did wish that on Joe Biden too. A lot of people on the right wishing for something like that happen to Joe Biden. It's on both sides. But they saying that
the world's so mad. They so angry. They mad, bro. They mad. They'll say anything. And sometimes they don't mean it. But they're so angry at him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the whole group.
They're saying the prediction is wrong because it was supposed to happen in 2024.
Damn.
So, the Simpsons, look, the Simpsons have gotten a lot of things right, but they also got a lot of things wrong too.
Wrong, yeah.
You remember they predicted that there would be producer confirmed the scene was not in any episode? It wasn't. So they never broadcast on TV? I thought it was broadcasted on TV. It's fake. I gotta go look into. I thought it was on. I thought it did come on TV because you remember they predicted him coming down the escalator. Remember that?
They did, and it happened. And it happened.
And it says on here. And it predicted that Kamala was going to win, and it was wrong about that. Remember?
It never happened. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Simpsons got some things right, and they got some things wrong, bro. The viral video claims. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah. It does say that. But anyway, they keep showing his ear. The bullet hit, and there's no sort of mark or scar. Yeah, I know. That is weird, isn't it? That's weird. That is weird. But that prediction is wrong. All right. But if it never aired on TV, why are there clips of it though? If it never aired on TV, why are there literal clips of it? If that never aired on TV, that's
You're right.
There are clips. We see the clip.
Wow.
Wow. There's a literal clip of it. Yeah. So, but anyway, moving on, man.
It's a mess, dog. It's a mess. But we don't wish that on this man. I want him gone from the White House. You know what I'm saying? But all the other stuff, we ain't with all that. That's them. They deal with that.
People make these clips. Did y'all see a guy? That's probably why it didn't come true because it didn't air. Oh, that's a good point. Latrice. She said it probably didn't come true because it didn't show it on TV.
Hey, they ain't gonna show that now. They would have been off air.
You seen what AI can do? Yeah, I see. AI can do a lot. Did y'all see Terrence Howard said that Diddy tried to get him?
I read that. I heard it.
Terrence Howard said Diddy tried to get him. It said, did y'all read the article? Diddy contacted him because he wanted him to coach him on acting. And every time he would go, whoever made the content for The Simpsons was a sorcerer. True? Facts. 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 But he said every time he would show up to have acting lessons with Diddy, Diddy would just sit there and just stare at him.
Stare.
Forever just not looking well. Hollywood is evil. True? 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 Yeah, that's... Oh, he was just... Chef was talking about... Okay, I got you. Chef was talking about it. Yeah. Oh, Terrence Howard. Okay. But he said that his what was his what's it? He said his Terrence Howard said his agent told him he just
told him.
Yeah, and then Terrence Howard went on to talk about how in Hollywood producers tried to get him to do some stuff he didn't want to do.
He did.
And he said he had to punch some of them. Terrence Howard ain't about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Terrence Howard don't get down like that.
Yeah, they got a video of him talking about that.
Yeah, Terrence Howard is a real G. He's a real G. Terrence Howard didn't play that shit.
He the real one.
Terrence Howard ain't been over nobody. You know
what I told you, real recognize real. He's a real one.
Absolutely. And did y'all see? Exactly. And that's why they counseled him. That's why they counseled Terrence. And did y'all see in the latest lawsuit against Diddy how one guy alleges that he was brought in to Gloria Estefan's mansion through underground tunnel? Did y'all see that? Terrence Howard quit acting because he saw the Hollywood. Right, he did. He did. He sure did. And Hollywood don't like the truth tellers. They don't like that. They don't. Your ass for telling. Look at Monique. Look at Cat Williams. They don't like people coming out telling the truth. But this guy alleges in the lawsuit that he was escorted to a mansion, Gloria Estefan's mansion, through underground tunnels. See, we've been hearing a lot about these underground tunnels that these elite people have. They've been saying that about Epstein, and now they're saying that about Diddy. And see, look, this is how you sex traffic people. You can be trafficking people through these underground tunnels, and nobody will never see it. Yeah,
never know.
You can import people from third world countries with no identity, children, babies, you name it, through these tunnels, and nobody would never know it. And he claimed that he was escorted to one of these free calls, and LeBron James was there in a towel, and Beyonce and Jay-Z was there. They sexually assaulted him and beat him to where he was really dead. Yeah. And then he was paraded around the mansion where a bunch of celebrities were laughing at him. Now, of course, all of them denied it, including LeBron James, but they can deny it because there's no evidence. There's no evidence. All this stuff is being done underground. How are you going to know what's going on when it's being done underground? That's crazy. Yeah. People talk about, they said that Hugh Hefner had underground tunnels. You remember that? The Playboy Mansion, these mega mansions have tunnels linking to one another.
Oh, really?
It is. Because he said, he said that Diddy's mansion was linked to Gloria Estefan's mansion and other mansions. So why do they feel like they need underground tunnels linked to these mega mansions? Anyway, I'm getting off of that. Let me move on.
Wow.
Let me move on. Hey, man, did you hear what Damon Wayans said?
That's a good one.
Did you hear what Damon Wayans saying that he
his nephew
he used to, the Wayans family is the funniest family ever.
Yeah.
All right. He got a new show out with his son.
Like us, because we funny. We can drink. We can drink.
Yes, I love
See,
the funniest family ever.
Hey, we don't realize we can tell jokes too. We got jokes too. You,
Of
me,
course,
and
of course.
our baby brother, Jonathan, we got jokes. We'll make you laugh, make you
But
cry,
he
and also
said
make you mad too.
he said that growing up. He said that growing up, and people are disgusted by this. That him and Marlon used to tongue kiss.
He said that mama make them when they fuss,
Yeah,
she
tongue
make them
kiss.
kiss each other.
Yeah, yeah. But here's the thing though, they carried that into adulthood. You remember when that Wayne show they used to come on? They used to kiss each other in the mouth all the time.
Yeah, I found that kind of weird.
Yeah,
I
people
seen it.
find that weird. That is weird.
You don't kiss your brother in the mouth. Hell no, all your sister.
Yeah,
On the
that is
cheek
weird.
or the forehead.
Yeah, I mean,
or
bad, it's
the head,
bad.
yeah. Not in no mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he said the
Right.
mama made them do
It's
it
bad
when they
enough.
didn't be fussing.
Yeah.
They mama make them do that.
Yes. It's bad enough. Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's already bad enough your mom made you do it, but y'all carried it into adulthood. And y'all, you remember the Wayne show? They were kissing each other in the mouth a lot on that show. As grown men. As grown men.
And the other one, the one that played in the show with him, what that TV show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The other brother. The
Wayans brothers. Yeah, the Wayans brothers. And that's a funny show. But they were kissing each other a lot on that show. I like the Wayans brothers, but that, yeah. Dark said next topic. Moving right along.
You don't want to hear
did y'all see? Did y'all see the viral video of these 3 young ladies losing their lives?
In that wreck. See that? They got a video of it.
Man.
That was crazy.
It was actually
that was crazy.
It was 4
so did all of them that did all of them die? Except one, right?
Okay, 3 was thrown from the car.
They were dead on impact.
The car. Yeah.
I mean,
as a matter of
one
fact,
that throwing out the car, did they die? Or the one stayed stood in the car?
Yes. Well, yes. The one thrown from the car died. The one that was still in the car survived.
Okay.
She survived.
But the other 3
intensive care.
She's still fighting for her life, right?
Okay.
The other one, okay. But the other 3 dead.
It's really sad.
Them 3.
It's really sad.
It's got to be them 3. Wow.
Yeah.
And they were drinking too.
Yes. And,
going 100 miles per hour.
Here's a clip right here, bro.
Play it.
And then the plus,
it was the 3. Yeah. You said is my brother. Who is that? Who is that, Miss Young? No, one was still in the car, and the other 3 were thrown out. Man.
Yeah.
That is so stupid. That's why I don't like to get in the car with nobody that like to play in the road.
No. I don't trust anybody to drive. Only person I trust driving you, first of all, myself, you, and mama. I don't trust nobody else.
Yeah.
I don't trust nobody but y'all two.
Yeah.
Take me around.
And man, what
if I have to
look,
be driven around.
I talked about last.
But I can drive myself.
Last week, Andrew Tate. I talked about last week, Andrew Tate's own girlfriend accused him of sexual assault. His own girlfriend accused him of choking her till she was unconscious. You know what I'm saying? So Andrew Tate has got an accusation against him. Now they got Russell Brand. They're charging 4 women is coming out against him. What you think about? Yeah, I think it's a case of self-defense. What do you think, Brian? That is a case of self. You know, Brian is talking about that situation where there's a lot of anger about that young black guy stabbing that white guy. You know about that Carmelo Anthony guy? You heard about that story? You haven't heard about that?
No.
Yeah, the guy told him, don't touch me. He told him don't put his hands on him, you know? And the guy tried to physically remove him out of a tent, and the guy pulled out his knife and stabbed him in the heart and killed him. And the reason why it's such a big deal, because the reason why it's such a big deal because of the racial aspect. Because it's a black guy killing a white guy. And it seems like people on the right, these twin boys are, oh, you talking about the hold on, you talking about the Island Boys. Yes, the Island Boys doing that nasty shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the Island Boys are doing that. You're right, Miss Knott. Yeah, I forgot about them. The Island Boys are tongue kissing each other. And they're twin brothers. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think it's self-defense too, but
it's one on, it's both. Is they gay? I mean, you know.
I don't know. I would assume if you're doing stuff like that, you might be. You might be.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards
self-defense.
Apparently,
like
I like to see them. Oh, there's a video of it. Okay. There's a video.
Listen, they're stabbing them too. Were they homeless? If they were homeless guys, you said living in a tent, right?
They're not homeless.
Okay.
There's actually a picture of them on FT Island. Really, Miss Knott?
Wow.
The Island Boys.
Wow.
The Island Boys.
And that's some news. And that's news. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I want to see the video, but if I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Everybody's talking about it. I'm going to lean if what the brother is saying is true, that he warned the guy not to put his hands on him, and the guy did touch him, then hey, self-defense.
That's it.
I mean,
I didn't know about that.
If it was me, I'll show you. It's they won't the black guy put in jail for it. There's a lot of racial overtones to it because the black guys killed the white guy, and there are a lot of people want him arrested for that. But
listen,
the same
if
people
defending himself,
hold on,
he got a right.
Let me
defend
point
himself.
out. Hey, tell us she can start it up. Let me point out something. The same people that said that what's that guy that killed that brother on that subway? The white guy that brother
gave him a pass. Come out, gave him a pass. You right, D. You right.
Penny?
Yep, on that subway, my brother, he was acting out and told that they were justified that he had to do that. So this way, what his brother did was just so he good. He good.
Exactly.
He
same
good.
People that said that Daniel Perry was a hero are saying that the black guy need to go to jail. So come on, man. The white twins are bullies. They bullied the black young man prior to his, that's what he's saying. So that's his side of the story. But Daniel Penny, that's it. But I'm gonna believe the brother until I see otherwise. I'm going to believe the young brother until I see otherwise.
I'm kind of believing him too.
There's evidence that's contradicting what he's saying. Oh, there's a history. Really? I did not know that, Latrice.
Set that brother free and leave him alone, let him go on.
I was not aware of
that. Never mess with him.
I just read that when they had the conflict, that he warned him not to put his hands on him, and he tried to grab him. And then that's when he pulled out his knife and stabbed him in the heart. And he admitted he didn't flee the scene. He told the officers when they got there, I did it. I was defending myself.
Well, good.
So that helps his argument.
So right now, that should clear his case right there. That should clear his case right there because he didn't run. He admitted he did it, and he was defending himself.
Right.
And he got video. He got a video. He telling him leave him alone.
Well, I want to see the video. I want to see the video. But I'm gonna be on the brother's side until I see something that contradicts what he says. So I'm just gonna sit back and wait. I'm just pointing out the double standards here. That Daniel Penny, he's a hero. He's a hero. Even though that brother did not threaten anybody, he just acted crazy. He got choked out because people was afraid because he was acting out. But this guy actually touched him, and he told him not to. And see, when somebody tells you, "Do not put your hands on me," you don't
put your hands on. Don't put your hands on.
Just don't put your hands on.
Or you're ready to suffer the consequences.
Right.
He got what he deserved. He put a hand on him. He got what he deserved. And I don't wish this on nobody. But hey, it's what it is.
I want to kill the guy. I want to kill him. But I'm just saying. But the guy, in my opinion, is justified.
It's
as
justified.
Cruel as it may be. The guy is justified. You know? But I wonder how people feel that now Republicans are about to pass another tax cut for the rich. And they're saying it's going to add an additional $5 trillion to the debt. What? I just don't understand. I don't understand how the deficit is a big deal only when Democrats are in charge. You remember in Trump's first term, he added $9 trillion to the debt over those tax cuts for the rich. And now they're going to add another $5 trillion to it. You know, the whole 4 years when Joe was in office, all we heard was, we got to bring down the deficit. We got to bring down the deficit. We got to bring it down. But I guess when it comes to Republicans, when they're in power, hey, deficit don't mean anything anymore.
It's all good.
Okay. It's mind-blowing. And just that's what I thought. Latrice, it only matters. It only matters when Democrats are in charge. When Republicans get in office, the deficit don't mean a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
So next time you hear if a Democrat become president and they get on TV and start crying about the deficit, don't pay them dummies.
We don't want to hear. We don't want to hear. That's it.
Looks like all about them. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
They finna add another $5 trillion to the deficit. And all we heard when Joe was in office and Obama, that we gotta bring down the deficit. Unbelievable, man. The hypocrisy. It's just mind-boggling. The hypocrisy is just ridiculous. You know? And I also want to point out another double standard here. Is this right here. Is that where is this thing? What is with all that supposed work? Those exactly right, Latrice.
Come on now.
Exactly.
Come on with it.
Have you noticed when Trump took office, a lot of Democrats are kissing up to him? Well, a few Kamala supporters are kind of moving over to Trump now. You know, John Fetterman, it seemed like he done moved over to the Trump train. John Fetterman is on. You remember?
So he was halfway there. So he on the train now, right?
Yeah, he on the Trump train.
So he on it. Don't tell me they on.
Yeah, well, they went down there to have dinner. They went down there to have dinner with Trump. You know,
they claim they're trying to see what his head at. They're trying to check the temperature. Don't tell me they on the train.
Well, they flew down there and had dinner with him. All right. And a lot of people that watched them were upset about it because it looked like they were kissing his ass. You know what I'm saying? And they were kissing his ass. All right. And then Stephen A. Smith. You know, I used to like Stephen A. Smith. I used to like.
He on the bandwagon too.
Yeah, he moving over to the Trump train. He siding with Trump because he said he regretted voting for Kamala. So he's getting on the Trump train now. And
there's all the shit Bill going Maher, on now.
And Bill Maher too. Yeah, those are wimps. They believe in if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, exactly.
You right.
They are kissing his ass.
You better tell it.
And I like Bill Maher. I like Bill Maher, man.
Yeah, you watch his show all the time. So he really
like Bill Maher. I understand why all these people are moving over to Trump now. But bro, in the same breath though, look who's coming out turning on Trump though. But hold on, let me make this point. When Joe Biden was in office, did Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham or Tucker Carlson run to have dinner with Joe Biden? See, Republicans don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? None of them ran and started kissing Joe's ass, like these guys are doing with Trump.
Hey,
I don't understand that, man.
all I can
But
say, Dan.
at the same token, Joe Rogan is turning on Trump now. Have you seen that?
So he don't want to be on
Joe
the
Rogan is turning on.
okay. So he getting off
Joe
the
Rogan
stink
turning.
train. So he getting off the stink train
Yeah.
and leave the rest of them
Joe
on the
Rogan is
funk
turning
train
on.
to getting funked
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Joe Rogan see the tide is turning. You know, they saying
Yeah.
that his audience, his viewership has dropped. When he was on there defending Trump and shit and Elon, his viewership tanked. And so I don't know if that got something to do with it or what.
That part of
He
it.
was the number
That part of it.
he was the number one podcaster, but when he got on the Trump
Yeah,
train,
that part
he
of it.
started defending Elon and Trump, his viewership dropped. So I don't
That
know if that
fucked him
got
up.
that.
Now that's part of it too.
And then
That's part of it too.
this guy's turned on Trump. He's turned on Trump over these terrorists. And guess who's else turning on Trump?
Wow.
Elon is turning on Trump.
No, I'm not. Really?
Elon is turning.
No. For real, bro. After all this shit, is you, come on now.
Yes. Yes. Bill Maher flips solid.
What the fuck going on?
He racist, but they right. He does, Ms. Notch. He
Yeah.
does. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now
Elon just released a statement saying that he's against with these terrorists. He just released a statement. Elon.
Really?
I thought. Wait a minute. I thought Elon. Yeah, Elon wanted the stock market to crash. No, you know what?
What's
you know
going
why?
on there?
Let me tell you something, bro. Hold on, let me tell you.
You know what doing it? You know what doing
What's
it?
up?
It's the people.
What's up?
It's the people. He saw them people out there marching, destroying his cars, mad at him. It's the people. He fucking up. So now you try to clean it up. Really? Okay, I'm gonna see what it's about to go.
Hold on.
This gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
if he going
I'm
against
gonna see
Trump,
where it's gonna go.
this gonna be a good one, bro. Oh yeah, I'm waiting on this one.
And they said he's losing money over these tariffs.
See what I'm talking about?
They say he's gonna get hurt. So it seemed to me that when they started feeling the pain, that's when they started caring.
See what I'm talking about? They had to take the people. They had to take the people to wake them up. Had to take the people to wake them up.
And look,
shout out to the people who out there marching with the sign up. That's what I'm talking about, my people. Clap for them.
Ben Shapiro is turning on Trump. Ben Shapiro is saying this is crazy. Ben Shapiro. So now he's starting a backlash coming from Republicans. Ron Johnson is saying this is a bad idea. We all knew that it was a matter of time that Trump and Musk would. Yep, exactly.
You better come on. You better tell it, baby. You better tell it. See what I'm talking about?
Trump. When he's done using you, he gets rid of you.
That's it.
Done using you, he
That's
gets rid of you.
You're right.
You mean nothing else to him.
Damn.
If he can't use you anymore, he's done with you. Now, Ron Johnson got on TV and saying that people in this district is calling him complaining about what's going on. So these Republicans are feeling the heat right now. They're feeling because people are seeing their literal retirements being destroyed, bro. They're being destroyed right now. You know, all this stuff that's going on. All this stuff is going on. You got plane crashing. You got plane, just a lot of chaos. And a lot of people are probably depressed right now. A lot of people are probably depressed right now.
I would be depressed too. To all the shit going on, you seeing all this, you know what I'm saying? Hearing you all at one time. And again,
I remember the day.
And again, I'm gonna put this all on his supporter who wish for this motherfucker to get in there, who arguing with you, fussing with you, trolling you, and look, I'm putting this on them. I'm putting all this on them.
What they're saying
until they get him out. Get him
the
out.
The guy from JP Morgan said that even if Trump pull back off the tariffs. Here's what Elon Musk said. Musk says he hopes Europe and U.S. move to a zero tariff situation. Right. He's against these tariffs, Brian. He's against it. He's against what Trump is doing. He's against it. But the J.P. Morgan, the CEO of J.P. Morgan said that even if back off these tariffs, we still is probably headed for a recession.
Damn.
But here's the thing. I remember a time when presidents did all they could to avoid a recession.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants a recession because they know how devastating recessions are. So I remember back in the time, presidents did everything they could to avoid it, not bring one on purpose. I just never seen anything like that.
Wow.
He's also against what Europe is doing. Right. So, and then they said that, Trump was kind of bragging about it, crashing the stock market.
Really?
This shit ain't funny, man.
It's all
and
a
now
joke.
they're saying that
It's all a joke to him, right?
Yeah, now they're saying that now they're saying that they're expecting the market to crash tomorrow.
Wow.
What is
and
doing? Trump started
the tariff fight. And the tariff, the tariff gonna hit Wednesday, right? The tariff gonna hit Wednesday, right?
He's already started implementing them. He's already started.
Is it gonna start Wednesday?
Out double standards here. They're turning Muslim trade deals. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You there? You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it called out of double standards from right-wing media, right? Let me call out of double standards. Now, everybody's talking about Trump golf. After the stock market crashed, he went out there and hit the golf course. All right? Now, look, meaning to sit down and negotiate, Trump doesn't know how to negotiate. Facts. He knows how to bully. Now, look. Me personally, a president going, right, Latrice. A president going out golfing, I understand it. You don't want to be cooped up in the White House all the time. All right? But we, the taxpayers, are funding him to play golf. Not only are we paying him, but he's going to his own golf course. So he's double dipping. We're paying him and his golf course. All right? So he's getting money on both ends. All right? But people are talking about he's been golfing a lot. All right? Now, I remember when Barack was president that they called Barack lazy for golfing. They called Barack lazy for golfing. Now, let me tell you this. Trump has golfed more than Obama in his first term than Obama did in 8 years. I repeat, Trump hit the golf course more than Obama did in 8 years, in 4 years in his first term. And they called Obama lazy.
They did.
And that's racial overtones to call him lazy. Now, let me point out the double standards. Let me show you something. All right. Let me show you something. All right. Let me show you the double standards here. Hold on. Look at this shit. Let me show you the double standards here. Look at it.
250 rounds of golf. Everything's executive order because he doesn't have enough time because he's playing so much golf. Obama ought to get off the golf course and get down there. I'm not got time to go play golf. He played more golf last year than Tiger Woods. That plays more golf than people on the PGA Tour. I love golf. I think it's one of the greats, but I don't have time. If I were, I'm not going to be playing much golf. Believe me, if I win this, I'm not going to be playing much golf.
Let me see when I play it again.
It's reported today, played 250 rounds of golf. Everything's executive order because he doesn't have enough time because he's playing so much
I don't know
golf.
why he's doing
Obama or get off or get down there. I'm going to be working for you. I'm not going to have time to go play golf. He played more golf last year than Tiger Woods. That plays more golf than people on the PGA Tour. I love golf. I think it's one of the greats, but
Y'all get the point.
Wow.
You get the point. You see
Yeah, I get it.
how much
That was
he
good.
went in on Obama
That was
for
good.
playing golf.
That was good.
You see that?
Yeah.
And I want to
You
remind
see
you
that?
they call Fox News
That was
called
a good
Obama
one.
crazy for playing golf. Even though Trump, you see the double standards.
Yeah.
He got the nerve to have his term. Yes. And I want to remember, y'all remember when Joe Biden went to a ceremony for some troops that had passed away. And Joe Biden checked his watch. And Republicans had a meltdown over that. He probably let Obama bang his fake wife in front of him. He's obsessed. Yeah, he is. That Matt is in the building. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Matt. But
That's a good one.
I remember
Damn.
when Joe Biden checked his watch, and they said he disrespected our troops when he did that. You remember that? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
You see, Mike Huckabee having a damn fit because at least Joe Biden was there. You know what I'm saying? When they brought our troops that passed away off the damn helicopter, he was there to show respect.
He was.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Come on,
now,
man.
we had some troops to die. They died. Where was this? In Lithuania? And instead of Trump's going to the ceremony, even the Lithuanians showed respect to our soldiers. Even the Lithuanians showed respect. But Trump didn't give a damn. He went on and hit the golf course.
See that?
Yes, we lost 4 military members.
See that?
And the Lithuanians paid respect to the soldiers, but Trump hit the golf course.
Will anybody say anything about that? Anybody saying anything about that?
Joe Biden checked his watch
Not saying that.
while he was at a ceremony for our troops. But here Trump leaving.
Nobody saying that.
John Kelly said he has no respect for our soldiers. He said he has no respect for our soldiers. You remember when he was trying to get reelected, he went out there and did a photo op in Arlington at a cemetery,
But D,
and they said nobody was allowed to take pictures out there.
but he don't have respect. Excuse me, cut y'all, bro. He don't have no respect for his country. So how the hell think I have respect for the soldiers? This man don't give a damn about
I'm
us.
just saying the double standard. Okay, Obama golfs too much, but he plays the most golf, and Joe Biden disrespected our troops. But Fox News has said nothing about this.
Nothing.
Not a word. Not a word. And also, did y'all see Kid Rock in the Oval Office? You see the outfit he got on?
Move him up. Move him up. Move him up.
That outfit,
move
right?
him up. Yeah, move him up. Move him up. It's about standing there.
That outfit, right?
Move him up.
Okay.
Yeah, move
Where's
him
the
up.
outrage? So Kid Rock
I see
don't
it.
have a suit on. Elon Musk not dressed up. But Zelensky get cussed out and laughed at for not wearing a suit.
And look at that.
You see that shit?
And look at that. Move him up. Move him up. Move them tacky mother. Move them tacky. They are very special.
Right.
They are one of a kind.
Right. But where's the
they
outrage?
special. Them some special people, D.
Where's the
We're
outrage?
dealing with some special people.
Where's the outrage? You know, I saw people on right-wing media, he disrespected the president by not wearing a suit. How dare him coming over and ask for money and he didn't put a suit on. All right. But these two at the top did not wear a suit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Ain't nobody saying that.
So dirty. Now let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask y'all this. All right. You know, everybody's talking about Trump talking about seeking a third term, right? And they asked him about would he like to go up against Obama? Because if he can do a third term, then that means Joe can,
Obama can too.
Even Bush can. So that means everybody
put him back up
can
there.
do a third term, right? But man, if he were to go head up with Obama, Obama would destroy him.
Yeah,
Kid Rock
and he
is
knew.
another and he has a black son too. Kid Rock has a black son. A lot of people don't know that, but he has a black son. But man, if Trump and Obama went head up, Obama would destroy. Let me ask y'all this. Who y'all think, all right, hypothetical, who y'all think will win? Hypothetical.
One
Who
on
do
the
y'all
right,
think will win?
the two on the right. Because we're trying to get the one on the left out of there. So the two on the right, we're trying to get the two special on the left out and keep the one on the right. The two right, we wish they was in out. We want them two special on the left gone. We want them two on the right in their place.
If they figured out a way to cheat, Obama would beat the brakes off Trump. Facts.
What you talking about? You better tell it.
If you put Kamala, hands down, if you put Kamala and Barack on the same team together,
they got it.
These two,
will be up time.
It's a wrap. It wouldn't be no competition.
You know, I wish they can come true. I'm gonna pray on that. I'm gonna pray on that and get them two on the left out and put them two in.
Yeah. Brian said that Trump would win by a landslide. So Brian, Ms. Knott said Obama would destroy him. Look, so Brian, given with everything that's going on, man said Brian is tripping.
He's a rat.
With everything
rats.
Going on,
we don't respect rats. We don't respect rats.
Brian, Brian,
he just needs some cheese.
Come on, Brian.
And he going back in the hole. Get out of here.
Come on,
move him up. I'm wearing nothing Brian to say. He know Obama and Kamala gonna win this, but I don't want them too special. I wish them special ed on the left get out the White House right now. Move them. Remove them two on the left out of there right now. Put them two, the king and the queen, in their place. That's what I want.
But look,
that's what I'm wishing
here's
for.
The thing, though.
Fuck that rat. That's what he said.
Obama is kind of admitting that he having issues in his marriage. So I don't think Obama's gonna run because he said that him being the president hurt his marriage. So he's kind of alluding to that he having issues with his marriage. Yeah, hurt his marriage. Him being the president for 8 years
really
hurt his marriage. Yeah, man. And I wish you guys would stop saying I'm trolling. He really believed that. Brian, you really believe that?
You trolling?
No, he really believed
that. You trolling.
But Brian, you still believe this with everything that's going on right now? Brian, with everything that's going on right now, he served 2 terms. Who served 2 terms? To Obama or Trump? Who served 2 terms? But
you don't want to move you up. Don't do it.
I don't think.
Dark, do not fall for it. Please don't.
That Obama, if we're trying to, Brian, we're trying to help you because you really believe that you dumbest believe you, but you believe in the 79-year-old clown. Damn.
Okay. The queen has spoken. The queen has spoken.
But let me
I don't have to say nothing. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let them know what's up.
Let me tell you though.
Who are you talking about there? Who talking about?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yes.
I don't think Obama will seek a third.
Yes, do that.
He want to save his marriage.
I like that.
I don't think Obama.
I do.
I'm not trying to be hard. Will run again.
But yeah, I like that. You will be moved up. Don't do it.
Right, she did. So if Obama want to save his marriage, more likely he's not going to run again. And Joe Biden can't run again. He just can't do it. Right, man. Right. Exactly. Yeah. And look, man, did you see that they're trying to roll back child labor laws in Florida because they can't find workers to do the job anymore because Trump deporting a lot of these immigrants.
I just didn't say that.
Hiding, so they have a
lot of them been hiding. A lot of them gone. So
yeah. So
all
now
the fans about do their hard work.
Children out here. They can't find nobody in Florida to do the work now. So now they're trying to roll back child labor laws.
So that means you can be what, 10-year-old to work?
I don't know.
So
Let me see.
You could be about 10 to work.
Oh, 14. Okay, you can be as young as 14 now. So they're trying to make it
14?
to where 14-year-olds can work, and they can work overnight. So how the hell a 14-year-old child
And they in school.
can work a job overnight and
Overnight and going to school. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, we got some special folk. Man, that's why I say all of them need to get out of there. Clean house.
And did y'all see?
Start over again.
Did y'all see? Did y'all
Dang.
see? Did y'all see? Did y'all see Eric Adams is an independent now? Eric Adams, the mayor of New York. Did y'all see that shit? Eric Adams is a guilty motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about, bro? The black man that's the mayor of New York.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. What parent would be okay to let their children work those jobs? Right. Exactly.
See,
Exactly, Latrice.
You know it's the hell to the no. 14 overnight, still in school. Really?
Yeah. Eric Adams is one of the most corrupt mayors I've ever seen. He's switching. He decided to become an independent because Trump saved his ass. Eric Adams was guilty as hell, bro. Yeah, you know the black mayor from New York.
I know.
You know,
Well, people trying to help.
Yeah, exactly. Ms. Notch. Exactly. See, man, that's all I'm saying,
Man,
man.
people will flop on you when you
make
blink.
MAGA do them.
Blink. Motherfucker,
Matt.
he is over.
Exactly.
Matt is white and he know more shit.
When they crying about illegal secondary jobs,
right. That's fucked up.
They crying. Weren't they crying that
got to get shot out of Matt. And he white. He know more about.
So now
there's a worker shortage.
But now we got a worker shortage. So MAGA, there you go. Go ahead and do the job. Y'all been crying that they were taking your jobs.
So did.
There's a worker shortage.
So did.
But again, before I get off here, these dudes, I want to remind you, these dudes, Brian, we aren't forcing kids to work. These dudes told us that Trump was the better option. These dudes told us that Trump was the best option. And
see what I'm talking about?
I'm done with it, man. I'm done. Look what's going on. Not only is he taking things that help black people to move ahead away from us, he's trying to bring back segregation, and he's tanking the economy. So these dudes told us that was the best option. And I can never watch them again because of that.
Hell no.
And they still going in on Kamala.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yep, the women haters said that. I can't, Latrice, I can't rock with him anymore. Can't rock with him. Every time I see something that Trump does, I get angry at them. And they still dissing Kamala and the Democrats. With all this stuff going on, they still dissing Kamala and the Democrats with everything that's going on. All the stuff that Trump is doing, they're not even talking about it. Not even talking about it. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Hey, but good show, bro. Good show. Shout my bro ID. Hey, what's up, bro? Good show. And shout out to everybody that came in showing love. You know what I'm saying? I did one, Latrice.
Hold on, let me say one more thing before we get off.
Will, hold up. It's not. So I hope you feel better, baby. You feel me? Glad McQueen came in. Feeling bad, but came in show love. Matt, that what's up, baby? You know what I'm talking about?
Let me say one thing, because I be saying
it's all good
every time I get on.
And hopefully get more people, good new people come in.
Let me say this one thing, then we get on.
Okay.
Is that Brian, I
follow and Dark.
A lot of
and Dark. And Dark. Yeah, Shot Dark out too. What's up?
I I follow a lot of MAGA on Instagram, right? I follow Benny Johnson and other. She said, thanks, Bear. She said, thanks. Miss Knox did.
That was up.
Thank you.
Baby.
Matt said, great show. I'm in California song by Pop for Brian right now.
That's a good
But
one.
let me make this one point, is that a lot of those MAGA people that I follow on Instagram, bro, they spread so much misinformation. I see the misinformed posts that they post, and I go in and read the comments, and MAGA believe that shit. I follow Benny Johnson. That dude is a king of misinformation. There's another guy I follow who's a Trump supporter. He has a bunch. They just spread a lot of fake news. I was like, damn, no wonder a lot of his supporters are just clueless. And a lot of them believe that shit. A lot of MAGA people spread a lot of misinformation. I know because I follow them. I'd be like, that ain't even true. Peace out, Dark. That's not even true. But a lot of his supporters eat that shit up. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Don't talk about California. Now you. So yeah, thank y'all for coming through. Shout out to Latrice.
Appreciate it.
Will,
keep it gangster. Keep it 100. I called him out, shout him out. All our people. That was up. Whoop, whoop. What's up, baby?
We had a great,
you know what I'm saying? Watson Mafia.
We're gonna keep this
we out. God is good. And put God first. Believe in them. Trust them in Jesus Christ. You feel me? The world going out, we need them. We love them. I love them. I respect God and Jesus. Again, before I respect any other.
Let me again.
I'm out.
To my Benny Johnson, 13 minutes click, baby. Yeah, right, Dart. Right. And let me thank you, Latrice. Let me say this before I get off. Again, Brian, we give you until next weekend facts. Brian, we give you a lot of hell in here. But again, although we disagree on a lot of shit, we need you in here because we need you and Dark. We need y'all we need opposing views in this stream. We need opposing views. You know what I'm saying? We need that. It helps us to be better. You know what I'm saying? So again, I appreciate your opinion, you and Dark. I know y'all MAGA, much respect. And the other MAGAs, they come in here. They come back, ain't mad. Come in here and defend your boy. And one thing I can say about Brian's still defending his boy Trump, and Dark is too. Right, man, right. Thank you, Ms. Nice. Thank you. But again, I got respect for you and Dark because y'all in here defending your boy, even though the country is on fire. Y'all still up in here rocking with your Trump, rocking with your boy. So again, much respect to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some real MAGA. Y'all real Trump supporters. Because I don't see how y'all can still defend them with everything that's going on. But yet, y'all still rocking with him. So, hey, kudos to y'all. Kudos to y'all. So, again, everybody be safe. And thank y'all for coming through. Right, man. Right. Hey, Brian and Dark is going to go down with the ship. They're going to go down with the ship. So, again, much respect to them, bro. Much respect to them. I don't see how y'all do it. Because if Joe Biden was screwing up like this, I would have said, screw Joe. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Right, Notch. Right. But again, y'all be easy. And thank y'all for coming through. And Lord willing, we'll see y'all next Saturday. Till then, much love. Peace.